movement in the crypto market in the last 24 hours, but actually, when I investigated further, it's been longer than 24 hours. XRP in particular, I bought a lot of XRP, and I was a little bit sad because XRP, I thought it was going to move sooner than it did, and and it just started to really make major moves. I don't know if any of you own crypto or how much you own, but I hope you've been investing consistently because it's amazing right now. Does anybody? What do you think? I mean, does anybody have a crypto that you like invested in that you really like? Let's see, which one do I like? I've always liked XRP because when I studied the XRP business model, it always made sense to me. It always seemed like something that would would really take off. So right now, crypto, not just XRP, but a lot of them are really kind of taking off right now, and I think it's a great opportunity. Now, is it time to buy? Or is this the end of the rally? Nobody really knows. I mean, I could give you my theory on it, but you really don't know. So anyway, let me see here. XLM also. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. Ethereum, yeah. Tron, yeah. I mean, it's interesting because basically a ton of these altcoins are really blowing up. Before it was all about Bitcoin. I was pretty happy about that because I what I do is I consistently buy Bitcoin. I just buy a certain amount every week or whatever. And I just sort of sat around waiting for the market to move, and finally it's moving. So it's pretty cool because it's like Christmas right now. I'm going to read some coins to you, and I'm going to tell you what they've done in the last 24 hours. I'm looking here in my Bittrex account, which is where I logged in every about once every 2 weeks. I log into my Bittrex account or my Coinbase, and I see what I own and I see how it's doing. And sometimes it'll move a little, sometimes it moves a lot. And but crypto was always a long-term investment for me. It was never something where I said, okay, I'm going to make all my money, right now, this week or whatever. So I've been sort of patiently, consistently putting money in there, and I'll be damned if the last 24 hours were not kind of crazy. So let me read some of this to you. Let's see. I see XRP went up 38% in the last 24 hours. Stellar Lumens, XLM, went up 21%. NEO went up 10%. Coin 12.73%, Basic Attention Token 14%. I own some of that. These are the ones that I own. These are the ones I don't own. I won't mention those because that doesn't appear at the top of my Bittrex. Literally, I mean, I've never seen a day where in a 24-hour period, damn near every single coin I own, every single cryptocurrency I own went up, and a lot of them went up double digits in 24 hours. It's kind of insane right now. Oddly enough, the only one that didn't go up out of my top 30 holdings is Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the only one that didn't go up. It dropped by about 0.72%. But Bitcoin's been on fire lately. Bitcoin's, I mean, that's been going crazy for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So Bitcoin was actually cooling off. So let me read more. Let's see. Litecoin up 2.6%. Tron up 13%. NEM, I don't know NEM, 12.93%. Gollum up 8.06%. Steam, STEM, up 8.62%. Hive up 6.93%. And ARK up 1.68%. And Bitcoin Cash up 16%. And so these are at the top of my few holdings. So if you want to know what cryptos I bought, there you go. There's the list. But these are cryptos I bought, back in 2017, back when the market was doing really well, and the market then crashed. But I wasn't going to let go of it because I believe deeply in the blockchain. I think the blockchain is really a great investment, it's a great long-term investment. It's really a great method for securely storing information and allowing transactions to occur, things like that. So you're right. I agree with you, House of Guards, that the crypto market is very unpredictable. That is so true. That is so true. And I've been saying that since the very beginning. But here's the thing. Most markets start off very unpredictable. The market for oil, when, cars were first invented and the first oil wells were being drilled, that was very volatile too. But people became billionaires by investing in the volatile stuff before it became stable and everybody was in it. You see, so the thing about it is, when you're talking about investing in something new, you're always going to get volatility. You're going to get a ton of uncertainty. And people that don't have a stomach for that risk should not invest in that. People who don't have an appetite for that level of risk should absolutely stay away. But those that actually say, you know, I'm going to put a little money over here just in case it blows up, I want to be a part of that, I want to be connected to that, then that makes sense. So my argument had always been, you know, look, I don't know what crypto is going to do. Crypto, for all I knew, I kid you not, and I said this 1,000 times in 1,000 videos, that crypto could just disappear. The government could just outlaw it, and it could be gone tomorrow. So don't put any money into that industry that you're not prepared to fully lose if it all goes away. And especially when you talk about things like BitConnect. A lot of people put money in BitConnect, and I told you guys from the beginning, that's a Ponzi scheme. That is not a legitimate investment, and BitConnect disappeared, and a lot of people lost a lot of money when BitConnect disappeared. But when you read sort of how this cryptocurrency works, and I read an entire book about it, I sat around and did research on the origins of money. I mean, I really went through a long process of trying to figure out, like, where's the value being created? What is this? Is this sustainable? What are some of the things that can actually make this stuff take off? I actually realized that they have something there. They really do have something. You know, in XRP, you know, the way it operates, I remember thinking, if they ever made this more mainstream, like if a lot of companies ever started using this technology, XRP is going to blow up. I really felt good about XRP. So I was actually very disappointed that it didn't blow up faster than it did. I was kind of like, sheesh, maybe I was wrong, I guess. But I just kept consistently putting money into my Coinbase. And I also have a Bittrex account. I don't do as much with Bittrex because Bittrex is overseas, from what I understand. And I get a little worried in terms of thinking about what would happen if my money just disappeared. Coinbase is regulated in the United States. That's why I like Coinbase. But then I started noticing that you can now buy crypto on Robinhood. You can buy it on Stash. You can buy it on a lot of these little apps. Fidelity's offering crypto, if I'm not mistaken. I think E-Trade, like a lot of these mainstream institutions are making crypto more widely available, which is going to naturally increase the demand. That right there is going to increase the price. So here's the thing on Bitcoin and crypto. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you from a theoretical standpoint, the crypto market is a terrible market. It is a very bad market in the sense that the liquidity is somewhat questionable. There's a tremendous amount of what they call information asymmetry, meaning that there are players who have more information than the general public. There's a lot of insider trading that takes place in this market. It's a very messy market, but it's also a market that has huge amounts of growth potential. And there are people that are actually predicting that Bitcoin might go, like right now, Bitcoin is maybe 17,000 or something like that. And you can buy pieces of, like, you can buy $20 worth of Bitcoin. You don't have to spend $17,000. But there are people that are predicting Bitcoin could go as high as $100,000. I mean, there are people making insane predictions on Bitcoin because Bitcoin's interesting because Bitcoin is in limited supply. So a lot of people look at Bitcoin as what they call digital gold, which basically says, you know, that because it's in limited supply, it becomes a safe haven asset where you put your money when the stock market and the rest of the world become volatile or when there's chaos like there is during 2020. So how's it going to play out? I don't know. All I know is that I want to be there for the ride. I want to have a little bit of money, maybe like I want to say, let me think. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe 10% of my portfolio is in crypto, right? And that's kind of the money where I'm saying if this sucker blows up, then that bank account's going to blow up. So that's how I look at crypto. Not telling you guys what to do. This is not investment advice. This is just me sharing the jubilation I felt when I just clicked in and looked at my Coinbase. I do it about once a week, and I'm like, I said, Alicia, oh my God, look at this. So anyway, be an investor. Whatever you invest in, just invest in something. I think that's going to make a difference in your life. All right. So do me a favor. Could you please hit the thumbs up button and also hit the share and subscribe button? Hit the notification bell. If you're watching anywhere online, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I go live. I go live every day on the Black Financial Channel. What's the first step to investing? Glad you asked, Golden Streets. We have a free training on how to buy your first share of stock and also how you can get free information from the Black Business School. Just go to firstshareofstock.com. That's 4 words, firstshareofstock.com. So you go to firstshareofstock.com. There's a free training there that'll get you started. If you're a little more advanced and you want to know things like the secrets to financial security, I prepared a complete lecture that's about an hour long. but it's really good. So you can watch it with your family. You'll really enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. I'm great at this stuff. Go to blackfinancialsecurity.com. That's blackfinancialsecurity.com. That's totally free, and it'll make a difference for you. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. I'm out. I got stuff I got to do. We're doing a premiere for the film Happy and stuff like that tonight, so I got to actually go. But I just thought I'd pop in and tell you guys about my little crypto adventure. I was real excited. So you got some extra bread for Thanksgiving. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good day, and thanks for listening. I'll see you soon. Peace.